go sit on the john to take the day's first blast of methane and sulfur dioxide. But it truly hits home the hardest. The whole system operates on rot. It isn't just the body, that fabulous human machine, that tip-to-toe mass of organic decay, seething in fury to survive. One microorganism over the other, fighting like fury to stay on top, dominating the dung heap for a single moment, and succumbing the next. That walking, talking, semi-plastic garbage bag with slim semblance of intelligence and purpose. And here you are, sitting right smack dab in the middle of it all, right in the center of the swamp. A king or queen riding the wild horse of rot. Oh, and here, another box of cereal about to become one with the human host. Another few hours of fodder for the great compost heap. Fueling it for the day ahead. Stealing it away for meaningful deeds. Girding its loins for far-reaching, earth-shaking events. Sky-piercing ones. All embracing trans-dimensional visions. Subtle shadings of emotional delights. Lover and beloved, gazing rapturously in lustful wonder. A swooning, swaying, sweeping dance of love. An interlude of romance. A moment's brush with beauty. Another evening of love. Another thirsty bag of rot.
Yay!
Get alive for future and now all the best. If you all India, you don't believe. Friendship, love, full of love, friendship and excitement.
Namaskar, I am Shapak Shanayer from Ananda in the Himalayas. Today we are very happy to have a host group here, full of people from different cultures, different backgrounds, different countries. It's really a nice time sharing values and all. When we talk about India, it's like a place full of cultures, values. By this I mean the essence of India, it means to me is like it's very varied. If you go from state to state, the culture varies. The food and the taste and everything varies. Likewise, if you talk about the language and everything, it's different from state to state. But one thing that is common is the heart. All Indians have a same soft heart. That's what you feel everywhere. And that's what brings people together. And we are very happy that you're going, that my group today is being very happy. And we wish that people from again come together.
Thank you so
so
much.
much.
Thank you. Show me what you've made for us.
Today we are doing some ethnic Garhwali food barring this. This is called shikar. Shikar is basically lamb preparation That's made with the local lentils here in India, and very flavorful and full of nutrients. Then over here we have aloo techwani. It's basically potatoes tempered with Himalayan spices and herbs. So another very traditional preparation made with mustard oil. One common thing about the Garhwali food is that all food is made in the iron vessels and with mustard oil, because mustard oil is warm in nature, whereas the iron supplements the nutrient in the food. So that's the reason. Then we have a spinach that is scrambled and tempered with garlic. Over here we have cottage cheese and green peas, known as Dhakia Matar Paneer in Garhwali language. Then we have Kale Chule ki dukke. This is your horse gram that is grounded and mixed with Indian spices. Next we move on to Dhakia Ghee Bhat. That's basically clarified butter and Himalayan spices together with made like a pilaf of rice. And then we have fermented leaven puris. These are the Indian breads. As you see, the air incorporates in the bread, and that's the essence of this. Makes it very light. Over here we have a traditional preparation. It's a sweet made up of milk and sugar.
And that's
known as-
one of my favorites, right?
Yeah, called Ras Madhuri.
Yes.
And here we have Shahi Tukra, also known as double ka meetha, made with bread that is put into reduced milk. And then your favorite mango ice cream. And then we have here gajar ka halwa, is basically carrot pudding with sugar. It's another very traditional thing of India. So this is what I have from India.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.